Okay, so that was just some little short clips to show my current condition. I am weighing 290 pounds this morning, but I was 286 when I woke up. You know, I just prepped my meals. Actually, woke up. I'm kind of waking up more late lately because I don't know if it's correlated with the fact that I'm heavier. But every off season, I have a tendency, if I let myself go, to oversleep. Maybe it's because my body needs more sleep because I'm bigger. I don't know, or my metabolism is slowed down. I don't know. But yeah, so I prepped 4 of my 6 meals because breakfast and the last one I don't prepare in advance. So I just want to show you guys where I'm at with the reverse dieting, and yeah, so I gained some weight, and I think it's because 2 things. You know, because I need more calories, I gain some muscle, but I also think it's because I probably gained some water weight for sure, and maybe of course a little bit of fat, and that's just from the dieting. It would have happened, but I'm eating a little bit more crap than maybe I should, but I'm trying to find a balance. And yeah, so I'll show you right now what my meals are. So meal 1, I don't know if you see here, it's actually 4 ounces of steak, 3/4 cup of egg whites, 110 grams of oatmeal, 1 banana, 1 tablespoon of fish oil. So that's my breakfast. And then I move on to this one here, which is 300 grams of cooked rice, 6 ounces of chicken breast from Boss Meals, 50 grams of pineapple, and I either add 5 ml of Udo's oil, or I can add 75 grams of avocado. That's meal 2. Meal 3 is this one here. It's the same as meal 1, but I remove the pineapple, and I add 5 ml of Udo's oil also. So it's 300 grams of rice, 6 ounces of chicken, 5 ml of good fats. And the spinach you see here, I add spinach to 2 meals, this one and this one, because I want to have some vegetables a little bit. And I buy the frozen spinach, and I just buy the frozen chopped spinach, and I just let it thaw and just add it in my meal, you know. And this one here is 6 ounces of wild cod from Boss Meals, 300 grams of cooked rice, spinach again, and 5 ml of Udo's oil. And this one is 6 ounces of salmon from True Local. I have a code for that too. Code Antoine bacon. And 250 grams of cooked rice. A little bit less because that's more like near the evening. And my meal 6 is 2 scoops of isolate, 80 grams of oatmeal, half a cup of berries, 20 grams of white almond butter. All right, and I add also the difference with my condiments. When I'm prepping, I use sugar-free ketchup. This is normal ketchup. And I use sugar-free barbecue sauce. This is normal barbecue sauce. And I have a little bit more freedom with the condiments and the sauces and stuff like that. And we're not going to talk about those here, right? So I do add a little bit more stuff sometimes. And let's go back on the table. Okay. All right. And what I'm doing lately is that I'm actually adding a little bit more freedom to my plan, but I'm gonna eat those meals 100%, and I might add stuff over it. I'm not gonna replace, I'm not supposed to do that. Replace those meals with junk. It's not the macro diet, like that. The quality of foods are important, and it's working because I get some good pumps to the gym and everything like that. But what I was saying is that I have a little bit more freedom to add like muffins, a little bit like that, or things of the sort. And I'm actually looking at my body. Am I gaining too much water? Am I getting too much weight? And if I start to be too fat, I'm gonna back down. But I still do cardio 4 times a week, 30 minutes, and I try to do it separate for the workout. But sometimes I do it after the workout. I do abs every 2 days, and the days I'm not doing abs, I'm doing calves. So 1 day calves, 1 day abs. And my split right now is Monday legs, Tuesday chest and delts, Wednesday back and traps, Thursday arms, Friday off or just cardio usually. Saturday I got the chest, back, delts, split, and Sunday off. And I like this split. This is a split that John Meadows was making me do with the Gamma Bomb program, and I kind of liked it, so I'm doing it right now. But I might switch it up. Like Dorian right now is doing a 4 days on, 1 day off split, and that's pretty good. But I think sometimes off season, the rest days are good, especially right now with my elbow, whatever. But his split is like you do chest, back, legs, arms, delts, then you take a day off and then you start over again. So every week it changes. Me, I like this one. Yeah, Saturday is more like a pump workout, and the rest I kind of push it hard. And right now I decided to when I can go heavy, I go heavy. If it doesn't hurt, I'm gonna go heavier. Within reasons, of course. But for example, squats yesterday I did a 315 plus 70, 375. My brain. No, 385. 385 plus 50. So 435 was my last set. I did 8 reps with the low bar squats. And I do my squats at the end of my leg workout. After doing all the crazy stuff before, because I want to, I want to be very warmed up. I want to make them hard, to focus on technique. And when I'm doing legs, I'm really focusing on my glutes, because in my legs, in my lower body, that's the main part I gotta work. If there's one weak part on my lower body, it's probably the glutes more than anything else. And for the upper body, chest is my weak point, back also. And with Dorian and stuff, and watching what Ben Bukulski's doing, we're trying to really isolate the lat part, because it's crazy. If you actually look at the anatomy of the lats, if you Google image right now and you do a search after this, you'll see that it starts from the lower spine, and it's just like a band that goes on each side like that. And I didn't know it was actually underneath, and it was like that, because you see, myself included, especially when I was younger, you do it back double bicep and it goes like clunk, clunk, like a T taper, not a V taper. It's because this upper part there that just sticks out, it's not really like lats, it's like a bunch of muscles there. And that's where you do heavy stuff and you don't concentrate, with the pull downs and things like that. This is where you're gonna work. You're gonna work the shoulders and those parts, rhomboids, rear delts, whatever. But for the lower lats, this is where you see guys with crazy V tapers. Like Hadi Chupan, the guy from the Middle East, I think Iran. His back is clunk, straight from the fucking hips, poof. There's no me when I do a back double bicep, it goes upper back lats, upper back lats, and then it goes whoop. Sometimes it sinks in a little bit. This is the part that I need to fill out. And if I do heavy stuff, my body's oh, Antoine has big delts. I'm gonna use that to lift that weight because it's too heavy. So you need to back down, concentrate, do a bunch of more machine stuff, but I still do the heavy stuff. I combine the two. So that's that. My elbow's been hurting a little bit. So when I do arms and chest, it's kind of boring, and not boring, but it's kind of light, especially chest. Sorry. Yeah. So that's for my training. That was for my diet. And for the supplements, I'm sponsored by Redcon One now. Pretty cool, right? And I use the BCAAs, Breach BCAAs. I'm gonna show you. from them. Cluster Bomb is cyclic dextrin. Post-workout, 25 grams I use with some BCAAs. That's their BCAA. Just the flavor, pineapple banana. It's really good. And there's coconut water in there for the electrolytes, so it's good. Intra-workout also I use. And for the pre-workouts, this is pretty cool. Big Noise. It's a stimulant-free with no tropics. So I really like it. You know, if I train later in the day, I'm gonna take that. If I just want just more pump, and I'm gonna take that. But if I want like the stimulants, I'm gonna take this one here. It's pretty good. And what I do sometimes, I do one here and one here. The clash of the titans. So it's pretty good when I do that. It's like, whoa, get all tingly and, you know, primed up. Then you get a massive pump. And if I want just a milder stimulant, this is cool. Mental Trigger, and it's nootropics in there too. So there's a little bit of caffeine. 2 capsules is 250. So if I would just want to have half of that, I'd take 1 capsule and some Big Noise, and I'm nootropic out of my mind. I can feel I can. I did it, and I took 2 of those, and then 2 of this. I don't know if it's overkill, but I was like watching myself in the mirror when I put back the dumbbells on the rack, and my mind was so clear, and it was like everything was like fixable. It's like if there was a problem in the world, I could have probably fixed it, which is pretty good. So it does work. It does make a difference. It's like if you take the nootropics, it's like you're not wired. You're not like with like the teeth grinding kind of thing, but you're like just like it's like you're ready or something. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. You'll have to try it. And if you want to buy it, the link's in the bio. You know, if you want to save some money, code Antoine10. Antoine10 is like the universal code to save 10% off everything. So if you go like, if you go on a Dodge Chrysler's website or something, or you go over there and you go buy a car, you use Antoine10, you might have a chance to save 10%. Who knows? Universal code. All right. Is that it for the little like recap for food stuff? I got a lot of requests to show the food, so that was the food. And it's almost the same thing as when I was dieting, right? Just more rice, more fats, a little bit more liberty and the freedom into adding like extracurricular foods of the diet. If that makes sense. And yeah, and the supplements I just signed with Redcon. It's pretty good. The products are really good. If you actually look at them, I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy they have this carb here, because if they didn't have it, I would have to buy it somewhere else, because that's the one I use, cyclic dextrin. So cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe. I'll try to get back with doing videos more often. It's just that I'm kind of like solo here lately. Doran is like having a split there, and because when we train at Good Life or Movadi, it's like you can't really film over there, so it's kind of annoying. That's why if I want to film, I need to go see Zane Watson, which I'm gonna do, or I need to go to Worlds and with friends, you know. Yeah, but in January it's supposed to be a really cool gym opening here. That will change. I will be able to go up and by myself with a tripod and not give a shit and film. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. And that's for another video, right? This is just trading and diet. No spiritual stuff. Alright. Thank you. Goodbye.